There's something around the nervous system, which I think we know all this. I probably could look it up, but they're showing it to me through my body, and I can't stand it. Only because I can feel, you've heard me talk about it before, where it's like I can feel my nervous system fried. It's kind of that like shaky, jittery feeling. It's that like angst, that worry, that tension, that upset, that fear riddled through you. And that's no good place to be. And this is kind of also can be our indicator, right? Like when we're around others that we feel it calm down, we feel soothed, right? Like we feel that peace within. It's like your indication like, oh, this is home. This feels so good. This feels so nice, right? But there's also, this is like there's probably some information out there that could help me, but they're showing me it's also, I don't know how to verbalize this part. For lack of better words right now, because I can't fully understand it. You don't want to confuse it with, it's not boredom. How do I say? The reason I'm saying it's really tricky is because a lot of times some people get so familiar with chaos that when they receive peace and ease and calm, sometimes they think it's boredom when it's not. It's exactly what they've been looking for. Yet, so that's not what I'm saying here. They're showing, yet you also don't want to be disillusioned the other way, where it may be peace and ease and calm, but it's not peace and ease and calm. It's not. Like peace is where you are settled. It's where your soul rests. It's where you still feel excitement and love and desire and joy, but it's not chaotic. So it's like you don't want the one end of the spectrum of the chaos, but they're also showing the other end of the spectrum, which I do not have words for that. That's my problem. It's like it may be on the surface calm, right? Like, and again, don't get this wrong with boring, like everything I just said, but it's not that. It's like the spark is not there at all. It's like don't bury your head in the sand for complete darkness just because it's not chaos. So I don't know if they're saying it's like know the difference, right? It's like oftentimes we've talked about how people don't know the difference because they become so familiar with certain feelings that they don't like those feelings, but they're very familiar with them. So that's where they always run to. But if they don't recognize those patterns, they just keep themselves in the same cycle, in the same loop, and then they get really frustrated and upset with themselves for never being able to, quote, pick the right avenue or path or person or decision or direction. And it's like because they're not consciously aware of the patterns that are happening, right? Like they're not really tuned in enough with their body to realize, oh, this is the chaos angst that leads me nowhere good, but I'm familiar with it. So I have to face that fear of saying no to what I'm familiar with and leaping into the unknown. And so there's that, but there's also, it's like running too far the other way or something. I really am having a hard time verbalizing this. I feel like you can hear it, but I don't know how to verbalize it. It's like don't be so certain that, oh, okay, that's chaos. I'm not going there, but I'm going to go all the way over here. Don't want that either, but it's better than that extreme. It's like, well, why do we have to go to extremes? Everybody's middle is going to be different. Right, your center is going to be different than a lot of other people's center. This is why there's all these different versions, right? There's all these different people out there, but it's all these different vibrations. And so it's like you're not looking, it's how do I say this? It's really, it's back to the same thing. It's really not anything outside you in that you just want to always be tuned into you. How do you feel, right? It's almost like we do want to walk around with our eyes closed so you don't get disillusioned and your ears plugged so you don't get disillusioned by your eyes and ears, tricking you into, oh, that looks like the right path. Oh, that sounds like the right path. But how do you feel in your body when you're with that job, or you're in that location, or you're with that person, or you're with, like, whatever it is, how do you feel in your body? And this is where you have to be really honest with yourself and quiet everything down. Like, do you feel jumpy? Because, like, you have to really be honest. Like, is it just because it's new and you're scared to go into the unknown? Or is it because it's actually very familiar and your guidance system is trying to tell you, please choose something different. We know this path doesn't work. It can be sometimes challenging. This is why you really have to get to know yourself, and you have to start to untangle these things. And don't beat yourself up, because it might take some time where you're running, it seems like, back and forth, but it may not be. They're showing like a Christmas tree, just like how you can draw one where it's like really wide swings, and then as you draw, the swings back and forth get shorter until you get to the top. Just meaning you might have to go from one extreme to the next until you can find your center, you can find your top, you can find your alignment. And it's like, don't beat yourself up about it. Which I'm saying that because I do that. I beat myself up about it. It does feel like sometimes, like, have I not learned this? Yes, you have learned that. And it's just like you're doing a small shave on either side is what it feels like. You're just shaving down. Up, nope, too far that way. 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 So it does feel like you're ping-ponging, but it's like you're waiting for the pendulum swing to settle in the middle. And give yourself some grace. Like, some of us, it does take some time to, like, how about this? I feel like I had really gotten my nervous system back on track, and I really had things upright, only for it to have felt like it got smashed into smithereens. Getting my nervous system back on track and my mental clarity back together and having everything aligned again has been a little more challenging than I expected and has taken a lot longer than I expected. And so I've had my patience tested, and my grace for myself tested, and my kindness for myself tested. And it's like, we don't want to look at it that way, like it's a challenge or it's testing. I don't want you to feel that way. I'm just trying to share with you that I recognize that these are my feelings, and I'm trying to give myself grace and space and time and patience, and continually checking in and telling myself the right thing and asking myself the right questions. And I share all this because it's like I'm learning as I go, and I'm hopefully saving you from falling in some of the similar pitfalls. Like, hopefully you can hear all my stories and be like, oh shit, I think I was just about to do that. I'm not going to do that now. I'm glad she told me. Like, that sounds like hell. I'm not doing that, right? Like, save yourself the trouble if you can tune in sooner, right? Like, if you can be really clear and honest with yourself. It's like, don't shame yourself or blame yourself or guilt yourself. We're all human beings being human, right? Like, it's not like unconditional love looks down and is like, oh, well, they're being human, so punish them. No, he wants us to be. It's hysterical to him how ridiculous we are for beating ourselves up for being human. It's okay. It's perfectly okay. We have to be kinder on ourselves. And at the same time, we all want everything and we want it right now, which I get too, but it's like we're just going to keep going in the same circles if we don't slow down and be honest with ourselves. And we say we want A, but we keep choosing B. Why? Why is that? Right? So slow down and ask yourself the right questions. And they start off with the nervous system. Yeah, check in on your nervous system. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. If you would like to support this channel, you can find more information in the notes below.